What's going on, everyone? Design Coleman here. Welcome back. And tonight I'm going to talk about Sony's PlayStation Vue. Before I get to that, though, I just want to mention that the gameplay you're watching is Advanced Warfare. I'm playing Hardpoint on Detroit, and I just prestige to prestige level 3. And right now I'm using my KF5, and right now I have no attachments, and it's going to be a rough go for a little while before I start unlocking everything. All in all, it was a good match. We won. I did really well, surprisingly. I usually don't do very good when I have to unlock everything, but you know, it was some good gameplay. I was really thrilled and really happy with it. So let's get on to the PlayStation Vue. This was announced last year during E3, and I'll tell you what, you know, I've really been looking into a lot of different avenues, you know, as far as cutting my cable cord goes. Currently, I'm with Dish Network. And you know, I'm relatively happy with the service. I don't really have too many complaints, other than the fact that I get a little tired of the notifications of, okay, we're about to cut this channel, we're gonna lose this channel because of whatever reasons. Go email them, tell them why you want it, and you know, you love this, you know, whatever channel it might be, whether it's a news channel, sports channel. I think the most recent one was a Cartoon Network, you know. My kids were more upset about that one than I was, but still, you know. And then you end up you end up getting these other channels to replace these channels that you know you used to have, and it's really nothing you want, you know. And so, you know, I've really been taking some time into cutting the cable cord. And you know, I looked into Netflix, Hulu, basically all of them, you know, Amazon, you know, and just to see what my options were, to see what you know the price range was going to be. But then Sony had, you know, at the time I was doing my research, Sony announced this service that they're going to offer, and it really had me intrigued. And the reason it had me intrigued was because of the channel lineup that they were going to have when it does finally launch, you know, to basically everybody. Right now you can only get it in 3 cities. It's only launching in 3 cities. You got New York, Philadelphia, and Chicago. Those are going to be the lucky 3 cities that are going to have it for, you know, for the few months, you know, and then I believe it's going to launch nationwide by the end of the year. So what had me excited, though, like I said, was the channel lineup. They're going to have, you know, CBS at launch. It's going to have it looks like the regular signal from CBS, and it's going to have a couple other little channels from CBS. It looks like they might have the on-demand primetime programming available as well. Discovery Communications, you know, this is one that I frequently watch a lot. You know, when it comes to television, I'm more Discovery, History, Learning Channel, those kind of channels. I've rarely watched the mainstream channels, you know, like CBS, NBC, and all of those. But you know, the Discovery Communications lineup they have is really nice. It's, you know, it's got the Discovery Channel, TLC. The Oprah Winfrey Network, you know, I can live without that one. I'm sure many of us can, but I know there's those out there that may enjoy that channel. I don't watch it. Animal Planet, you know, they're going to have Fox Networks, a group of channels, FXX, National Geographic Channel, Nat Geo Wild, you know, so, you know, NBC Universal. They've really got a nice lineup of channels here that's going to really complement the service, I think. And there's a bunch of other channels too that are going to be available that they're not, you know, they haven't really mentioned yet. The downside is it's you know, it's not going to launch with the channels that Dish picked up, I guess. You know, ESPN is not going to have ESPN, but it will have other sports channels from what I understand. And unfortunately, one of the channels that I really do enjoy, or you know, did enjoy, is AMC. You know, right now I cut back the channel, you know, the cable package that we had, so I don't have AMC anymore. So I kind of gotta You know, I gotta wait for my Walking Dead series to show up on Netflix to be able to catch up on that. But so yeah, during the time I was doing my research, I decided I was gonna wait to see what was gonna happen with this, and it looks like it's coming up to be something that I'm really interested in. The only thing is I don't, there's no price point yet. There's no details on pricing as of now, because currently they're still in beta. They're just launching in 3 different cities now, so they can obviously do more testing and bandwidth and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this. I really hope the price point makes sense, to me as a consumer, and I'm really looking forward to this, because this is something that you can just play right through your PS4. It'll be available on PS3 as well, and it's apparently, from what I've read, they're saying that the service is just as good or even possibly better than Dish Network's Sling TV. I've never had Sling TV. I don't know what it's like. I have seen it, kind of in action, I suppose. Really just basically, online, streaming videos or whatever is probably the closest I've gotten to the Sling TV. But for the most part, it's something that's really, I think it's really going to be great, and I think it's going to open up a lot of doors for more of the the people out there who want to become cable cutters. I know I do, because I'm just tired of the bickering, the back and forth. It gets a little annoying, and I really like. I'm the kind of person who would really love just an a la carte service, and I know Dish Network, I believe, is rolling out some kind of an a la carte service, which kind of piqued my interest too as well. But I was really waiting for this, so this is something I can't wait till they launch it at the end of the year. I really hope they announce what the pricing is going to be soon, because that'll really give me a good idea of what direction I'm going to go as far as cutting the cable cord goes. So yeah, it's something that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy, because they got a lot of great channels. They got some nice lineups. It's just, what is it we're going to have to pay for these? Is it going to be like $50 a year? I mean, that would be awesome. $50 a year, that would be just that would be incredible. So something else I kind of want to touch a little point on is a lot of the YouTube channels that I watch, some of the other gaming channels that I watch on a regular basis. I noticed that a lot of them, a lot of people are going to the paintball mode. So I'm gonna give this a try, because I know a friend of mine, he uses the paintball, and he says, well, it's a little easier for me to tell who's shooting behind me, or I'm kind of curious as to, I don't think it really necessarily makes you a better player, but can you track your shots a little better? So I'm really just interested. I'm just curious as to does the paintball really help out in any way? So I'm going to play around with it and see what happens, and see if I really notice an improvement in my gameplay at all. Although being prestige, just newly prestiged, my gameplay may not be all that great for a few days until I start getting some more stuff unlocked. So that's all I got for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something about PlayStation Vue. Go check it out. I'm going to provide the links to IGN and Engadget for the 2 articles that I was looking at and reading, and getting the information from. And Engadget has a really nice list of all the channels that are going to be available. So it looks really exciting. If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Hardpoint contested. Way to tear it up, Sentinel.